John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, the big righty, Hayden Wesneski. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go? Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 36, Wyatt Langford.
And that's how this game gets started. Comes up empty. Got him. And one away.
Batting second, shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a dangerous group, Chris. Hitters who can barrel up the baseball are all over this lineup. No surprise this team leads the league in slugging percentage right now.
Boog, pitchers got to be ready out of the starting gates because this lineup isn't shy. They attack and provide enough exit velocity to slug the ball all over the diamond.
Hey! The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One out, runner at second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. Man at second. To third. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Oh, that's inside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air center field. Settles underneath it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Cole Winn. What's the scouting report on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Leading off, Jeremy Pena. Hey. Yo, one. Up the middle, Durant. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now we check out the Astros lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball, that's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Base knock, center field. And that extends the inning.
Yeah, baby. Batting fourth, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Here we go, Christian. Ball 1.
The 1-0. And another ball. Paredes off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Christian.
Now this one gets away from the catcher, and the runner holds.
Let's go, Christian.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs.
Inside,
Bullpen
ball
action for the Rangers. Number 47, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. Called out on strikes.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Houston, top of the second, Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers. That one missed.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Wisniewski,
2.
a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019.
Come on, Hayden.
Just
Ball 3.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Smith. Couple of steps in. And there's one away.
Batting 6th, center fielder, number 27.
Ground ball, Walker. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. To the right side, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Now pitching for
Number
Texas.
47 gets the
Number
call from the
47.
pen.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hard on the ground to first. Berger steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Foul ball there. Comes up empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Nimmo sends it to first. That's the third out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Austin Wynns stepping in for the Rangers.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Fouled off left side.
Ball in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there into shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one way inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and he hit him.
Up next for the Rangers.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Quick toss to first. Ozuna back on a dive. Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score.
That's a ball.
Liner snagged it first. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, number 28.
Number 28.
Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering upstairs. That one to first. Berger takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Line drive, base hit. And a man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Lopez, 1. On to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Houston as we go to the top of the fourth. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. That's in for a strike. And that one is inside. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's inside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake
And now it's
Berger.
Jake Berger to hit. Fly to center his first time.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses the zone.
Outside.
And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And we're still knotted at 0.
Now pitching for Texas.
Now on the bump, number 70.
Number 70. Leading off for the Astros, third baseman Houston Astros.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
That's too high.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Call gets under it. And there's one away. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman.
Go ahead run on base. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Caught looking his first time up. Paredes at first, one gone. On the ground, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, there's one, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Now, quick throw to first. Altuve back safely. side. And that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the outside corner, full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. His first at bat was a strikeout. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
There's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 70 is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Taking
Texas.
over on the mound for the
Number
Rangers,
54.
number 54.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, he's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1. And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 down. Good eye in that spot. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And a payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. One run is in. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
In the air to left center. Langford moving under this one. And that ends the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We played 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And it one-hops the wall. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Calling goes 5 feet 9 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021.
Here we go, Hayden.
0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Nicky Lopez.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Rangers trying to get back into this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Missing inside, ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hayden Wesneski gives way. Nice job from the reliever making a start today, but he does exit with the bases loaded. New arm on the mound in a minute.
Now pitching.
Enrique Olivo gets the ball now. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
rip foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Here's a 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. To Pena at second for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Next for the Rangers, right fielder
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two outs with a runner at third. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That misses the zone. Full count now. Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle for Texas. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. This one in the dirt to second. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Ozuna at second with 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. Now 2-1. Slider misses outside. Ezekiel Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. In there at the knees, 3-2 now. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball. And based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw out of the hand.
Swings through that one for strike 2. drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that's the third out. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's a ball. Hey.
Swings through that high fastball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Christian Walker. Short hop liner, handled it short. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit.
Third baseman, Brandon Nimmo.
Out towards left center. Trammell on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
First baseman, Jake Berger.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 down. And now the DH, Justin Foscue. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, that's low.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Tap to first. Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, number 27.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Enrique Olivo out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher now,
Astros.
Josh Hader.
Number
25th
71.
appearance of the year for him.
Hader.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's to third. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Rangers, second base.
Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one way inside. In the air to left center. Trammell on the move. And that is that. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Check swing went around. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Astros.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. In the dirt. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is fouled back. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Trammell leads off first with 1 away. Inside. 3 and 2 down.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 54 will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Texas.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, number 75.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Here comes the 0-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Lopez tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 6-3. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Austin Wynns stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Trammell takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Aye.
Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
The Astros leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
Back to the top of the order. Wyatt Langford will hit next.
Ball, that's in.
This to third. Paredes tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Set for the last half of the 7th. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go, Astros!
And he swings through that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and 2 now. To the right side. Lopez tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
For the Astros, designated hitter Jordan Alvarez.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So, man aboard. Here's the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
That clips a corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Nothing doing there for Houston as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brian Abreu.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fastball is outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Abreu, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Action in the pen down there. Brian King, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. De Los Santos, the right-hander, loosening up as well. This one in the air, center field, under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
One out man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now the 0-1. That's to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Tag. Got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
That's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Just missed. The 1-0. And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That catches the corner. Bosque wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Right through there for a strike. Berger, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Now at the plate, Cameron Cawley. just
ball went out.
missed. The Rangers with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lined into right. Base hit. Fires to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets it. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
13,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Alexander.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Inside ball. Ball, that's out.
That's down and in. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Latz, the closer, is getting loose. On the ground to third. Over to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Taylor.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Taylor Trammell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Chopped left side. Duran. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 6-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan King.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air, right field. Smith has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Next to the Rangers, catcher Austin Lee.
Wins. Wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now, Alejandro Ozuna. The lefty, the 1-0. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The tying run at the plate. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Ezekiel Duran.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One strike away. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Tying run at the plate. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's ball 2.
Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. The relay throw, the tag, and he's safe. And it's a 1-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan King done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
This one in the air, right field. And
Nope, foul ball.
that is foul. That to right. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.